feel unfulfilled. You will complete the achievement. You will get the trophy. You will get the accomplishment. You will get the medal. You will get the goal achieved. But at the end of the day, if you don't have purpose, you will feel unfulfilled. And you want to know where purpose comes from? It comes from Jesus. You want to know where purpose and being fulfilled comes from? It comes from knowing God. And when we do not have purpose, when we do not have Jesus in our hearts, we are empty, and we all want to feel something. We all want to feel loved. No matter how macho you are as a man, no matter how beautiful you look as a woman, we all, at the end of the day, exterior things don't bring us happiness. Happiness and joy does not come from outside in. Joy and happiness comes from the inside out. How many of you guys know that if everything's good on the outside but nothing's good on the inside, you still feel empty? How many of you guys, let's be real and raw here, you're going through something. You're going through something in life. You're going through something in your house. You're going through something with your family. I'm a youth pastor of about 150, 170 students, and I hear stories every single day, every single week of students that their parents just divorced. They're coming to church and they're weeping. Now, what's going on? My parents just divorced. My parents just separated. This just happened. No, I lost my dad. I'm going through anxiety, through depression. And I'm like, these are not just unbelievers, these are believers. But we all need to feel a peace in our heart. In our generation, this is what this is about. Is to come to tell you, hey, I'm not just here to shove religion down your life. I'm not here just to, just Jesus said it. This is not a Bible study. This is what Unashamed Club exists about. And why we're here is for unbelievers. What? This is a Christian club though. Yeah, but we're for unbelievers. I'm here for non-Christians. I'm here for those people that think. And you know what? You want to know why I'm here? Is because I made a vow when I was younger that I would speak to young people and I would never be shy about it. You want to know why? Because when I was in middle school, I had a best friend that had a whole future, that had a whole plan, that had so much in his life already set up for him. He was professional at this. He was good at this. He seemed happy. I had a birthday party with him not that long before it happened. Until one day I woke up, I went to my middle school, which was down the block, and I come to realize that one of my friends, best friends, ended his life. And I took a step back and I said, how can that happen? He had everything. He had life fulfilled. He had this. If I had that, I would be happy. But for some reason, I was not happy. And then I come to realize that happiness doesn't come from material things in the world. Happiness doesn't come from you getting the football captain position or the soccer position, or maybe being the top cheerleader, or maybe having the most money and the most successful family. Because of success and happiness came from having the best family. What about those kids that are sitting here that don't have a father? What about the kids that don't have a mother? What about the kids that come from poverty? What about the kids that come from a broken household? They come here, they put a smile on their face. Are they happy? And so what I realize is why I'm here and I'm willing to speak boldly is because I understand there's teenagers right here, right now, that you're broken, your heart is bleeding, and you are depressed, you're suicidal, you're anxious. You want to know why I know there's people that are dealing with that? Because statistically, it's not even biblically, statistically it tells us that in the last 3 months, 35% of U.S. teenagers have contemplated suicide. And so I'm here to say, hey, you don't need to find peace in drugs. You don't need to find peace in alcohol. You don't need to find it in the girl or the boy. Where peace comes from is Jesus here today. And it says in 1 Corinthians, I want to read one verse to you really quick. This is what it says. It says, we are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, inwardly we are being renewed. And I want to read in John 16:33. It says, I have told you all of this so that you may have peace in me. On earth you will have problems, but have peace in me, for I have overcome the world. You want to see this? See, we all want peace in our life. We all, whether you're Christian, no matter the religion you are, we all want to feel love, and we all want to feel peace in our life. Yes? Yes? We all want to, no matter the religion. But the thing is, we get our peace from what the world says. Hey, if you get this, if you have this position, you'll feel happy. But at the end of the day, you have this expectation, if I get this, the drug, the alcohol, the bottle, I will be happy. And then you realize you're still not happy. We have friends next to us that would put a smile on their face when they're next to us. But when they go home, they hit their head on the pillow at night, they cry themselves to sleep. That's why I'm not willing to risk. I don't want what happened with my friend in middle school to happen again. I don't want to be hanging out with my friends, all buddy, they're laughing, they're having a good time, but they don't want to live. I want to be that person that says, hey, here we got football players, we got basketball players, the best, we got this, but truly ask, are you happy? Do you have peace in your heart? That only comes from God. You know, what peace says in the dictionary, peace says when you have nothing around you. Peace is when there's no problems, there's no situation, there's no pain, just it's still and it's quiet. How many of you know in the day and age we live, you will never get that? Know what I mean? Like, have you guys ever had like a cousin and you're like, your cousin's just like being super annoying and your little cousin, you're like, can you just leave me so I can have peace? What does it mean? You want the problems to go away. You want the kids to go away. Like, get out of my room. Like, you're driving me. That's the world's definition of peace, that nothing bad is happening. So that means if you're right here today, if you're a student, you're with 15, 14, 16, 17, 18, and you're going through a problem, that means you'll never get peace. If we're going by the world's definition of peace, where nothing can go wrong, everything around you is going spick and span, perfect. That's just impossible. In the day and age we live in the news, if you are on Instagram, bad news is every single day. And so how can I have peace as a teenager? Some of you guys are here today, you got the most beautiful makeup on, but yet behind the makeup, behind the mask, you are broken. You know, pandemic started long before COVID-19. People have been wearing masks for a very long time. People have been wearing masks for hundreds of years. You want to know why? This is how I'm saying they wear masks. They come to school at Q1 as a 9th grader, as a 10th grader, they're smiling. That's a mask. Really, if you truly ask them, hey, are you hurting? Are you broken? Yeah, I am. I just lost my loved one. No, I'm depressed. I'm suicidal. This is why I don't care if people laugh at me. This is why I don't care if teenagers are like, dude, this is whack. What the heck? I'm just here for them. I get you here for the donuts. Great. You're going to get donuts afterwards. We got plenty of them. But I'm here that I got 10 minutes to tell you, hey, if you're broken inside as a young man, I'm not talking just, young girls here that, they're the ones that are insecure. No, there's insecure men. There's insecure young men that they hide their insecurity and their pain behind a football position, behind a basketball position, behind muscles or the gym, behind the filters, behind the Snapchat. They hide behind that. That's what I'm saying. We've been wearing masks a long time. So today I'm here to pull down the mask and say, hey, you don't need to find the peace in a bottle. You don't need to find peace in a drug. You don't need to find peace in that love in anything but Jesus, because He's the only one that can fulfill you. He's the only one that can fulfill you. He's the only one that can give you that. And I want you to see this. Here, this is what some of us, here I have 2 cans. And I chose root beer because nobody likes root beer. That's cow. I heard someone say that's cow. All right, I'll give you the root beer after this. We got 2 root beer cans. One's empty, as you can see. One's empty, it's been open. One is full. Both from the same manufacturer. Both from the exact same case, actually. They got the exact same design, everything. 2 same cans. And this is what a lot of us look like. We come to school, we come and we look happy. We look fulfilled. We look like we're living a good life. And everyone says, wow, like from this position, you look great. Everything's going good in your life right now. Like, oh my gosh, you got the boyfriend you always wanted, you got the girlfriend, you got you went to the party on the Friday night. No, this happened, you got wasted. Wow, you look so happy. People are like, yeah, I'm super happy on Instagram. Really, you're empty. Really, you're unfulfilled. And I know this is not for everybody. I know some people here, you do the party, you do the alcohol, the drugs, and you feel happy. Okay, I mean, that means what I'm saying for you doesn't really matter. But maybe you're in a position like me where I thought my friend was happy. Really, he wasn't. And so today, I don't want to risk another teenager. I don't want to risk going on the news and seeing another teenager took his life. Another girl took her life. Not because she didn't have the friends or something, but because on the inside she was empty. You know, I have students. I have a lot of students in our youth, and I hear stories day after day. They do things simply not because they don't love God, but simply they want to feel peace. But the world says, hey, the only way you can feel peace is if you empty the bottle. Is if you experience the drug, is if you sleep with that girl or that boy, and then you begin to realize you do that thing and you go home and you say, oh my gosh, I feel nasty, I feel dirty. And so if it's not for you, cool, you're gonna get your donut at the end, thank you for coming. But last lunch we had 16 people, 16 students, high schoolers, come up to the front here and say, I'm one of those people. And I know we had more people in the back that just didn't want to come up. This is what we look the same. But the difference is, are you full or you're not, or are you empty? This is what happens when you're empty. Right here, you get people that, you know, they got a lot of followers on Instagram. They got TikTok. They got the boyfriend, the girlfriend. They got everything that culture says. If you have this, you'll be happy. And they have it, and then they begin to realize the moment pressure comes in life, the moment culture says, hey, talk like this, walk like this. Isn't it funny how culture is? Culture says, I'm all for you. Be whoever you want. Watch how it contradicts. Culture says, be whatever you want. And the moment you're not what culture wants, you say you're canceled. Yeah. See how culture is for you? And the moment you're not with culture, it stabs you in the back. Christ died on the cross for you. Culture has done nothing for you. It will form you and it will try to transform you into what it wants you to be. And if you don't, you cancel. This is the generation that we're living in. So if you don't talk like this, if you don't dress like this, if you're not a part of the party on a Friday night, who are you? You can't be a football captain and not drink. You can't be a soccer captain and not do drugs. You go to the party, have the holiday. And in the moment you're not what culture says that you want to do, you are canceled. You're on the lowest of the low. This is what Christ says. Culture says if you don't meet our standards, you're canceled. This is what Christ says. Hey, I got a massive standard. You can't reach it, but it's okay. I sent my son to die on the cross because you can't reach it.
Come on.
Because you're not perfect. And I know you're not perfect, but I love you so much, and I'm going to send my son to die on the cross for you so that you can accept Jesus. You can have, because the Bible says in John 16:33, you're going to have problems in the world, but if you accept me, have peace in me because I have overcome the world. So the only way you can overcome the problems and have peace is what? If you accept Jesus in your heart. And this is what happens when you don't have Jesus. You're happy on the outside, what culture says to do, and then this is what happens. Pressure comes and you crush. That's where suicide happens. You're happy, you have all the looks. Pressure comes, you crush. Let me show you. You look the same. Maybe you don't have everything, but you're full on the inside. You're fulfilled on the inside. Pressure comes. Everything comes. Nothing happens. This is how you can be in a culture. This is how you can be in Gen Z. This is how you can come as a 9th grader, 10th grader, 11th grader, 12th grader and say, you know what, hey, I don't want any part of the party. I don't want any part of the drug. And people say, what, really? What are you, just Jesus freak? What are you? And they'll make fun of you and you say, yeah, you're empty, I'm full. You know, when I go to a party or any type of gathering, I don't eat the food when I'm full. This is the only way you can survive as being a Christian in 2022, is if you're already full on the inside, you don't partake of what the world offers you. Yeah. Today we got a starving generation. I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about like, I know a lot of you guys are starving. But we got a starving generation. We're starving, so when you're starving, you'll go for the scraps. The scraps is what the devil offers you. Yeah. The girl, the this. You take it and you feel it's gonna leave you full, and then you take it and you're like, but I'm not full. Oh, take it again. No, take it again. That's why you're now addicted to drugs, because now you need it again. You get that new high. You need that new bottle, and you empty the bottle after the bottle, and you say, and then you tell yourself a lie that I'm only drinking the bottle because I want to have fun. No. You're drinking the bottle because you're empty and you want to fulfill yourself. That's where Jesus comes in. And so today I'm going to give a call. We got a couple minutes left. If this is not for a lot of people, it's okay. But I'm here for the one young man, one young woman that's saying, dang, Zach,